Hello, hello, welcome to another episode of Brenda's Musings. So today I want to talk a little bit about, who we are in the world and how others perceive us and why that matters, or if that matters. So, it's all very well and good to say, just go out, be your magnificent self, and everybody else be damned, right? Because the fact is that we live in the world with other people. And so sometimes those people, we want their approval. We want the love and approval of family, maybe. We want the love and approval of our close circle of friends, perhaps. We want the love and approval of somebody that we maybe have up on a bit of a pedestal. It could be a boss. It could be like somebody, higher up within your work industry or whatever. It could be a celebrity, whatever, whoever it is. But we're always looking for approval. We're always looking for, we want to be liked, we want to be loved, we want to be, all those touchy-feely sorts of things, right? And really, this puts a lot of pressure, not only on us, but on the people around us as well. Because if they don't respond the way that we think they should respond, then we're hurt, we might lash out, or we might withdraw, or we might... whatever it is that we might do, we're not giving fully of ourselves anymore. We're retreating in some way, shape, or form. Even if it's through an attack, we're still retreating. So our challenge is always to deliver from our heart, deliver in a way that is just pure love. And the way that lands with the other person is on the other person. And we have to remember that. So if you go forward with somebody and you wish them a great day and they're having maybe a crappy day and they're saying, they're lashing back at you saying, what are you saying have a great day for? Blah, blah, or whatever, they go off on their whatever tirade. Then we just have to sort of take a breath, step back, perhaps even physically, but step back for a second and just let that be, right? Whatever way it landed with them, it landed with them. And we can't take on that responsibility of how they react to something. And that's hard. Like it sounds really easy, but it's not. It's hard. And, some days I do it really, really well. And some days I suck at it. Some days, somebody's reaction, like it just hits your heart, and then sometimes you carry that with you, until you're able to just let that go. And so there's always this dance I find with life, of sort of being who we are and just going out in the world and being that magnificent person. And, we all know there's only one of us, blah, 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 right? But, we go out there, we be who we are, and just pray to God that, who we are lands perfectly with the right people. And then we have that dance, whereas if it doesn't, it's like that pull, like you want to fix something, or you want to make it right, or you want to, I don't know, like we don't always just sort of say, okay, that's on you. Sometimes the older we get, the more we say that, believe me. If you're in your 20s and you're listening to this, by the time you're like 35, but you're not seeking approval anymore. You don't need, you're more sure of who you are. And the more that you can play into that, especially if you're younger, man, if you're in your 20s, like live into who you are. Do it now. Be really comfortable with who you are. That's not saying you can't grow and learn and morph and all that kind of stuff. You can. But who you are right now, be comfortable with that person. And I don't care if you're 70, you're hearing this, like just wherever you are in your life, just be comfortable being that person. And just go out into the world and be your magnificent self. I know I've said that about 6 times in this video. I can hear it just listening to myself. But it's true. Like we all have something to offer. We all have our own light to shine. And man, the world is just not the same when we're not doing that. We're just go forth, be wonderful, and to hell with everybody else. Have a great day.